Well, hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. All depends on when you're watching this. I'm so excited. I'm here today at Tuscarora Park. Wow, is it not beautiful out here today? Anyhow, I am going to try this live for a change. I am going to play around with my phone for a little bit and see how everything works with that. Anyways, so it's time to just break it down. Let's just get real with each other. I'm just going to get real with you. Self-esteem issues, huge problem. All my life, been heavy. Pretty sure I came out 10 pounds, and I always joked. Came out 10 pounds, and that 10 pounds has always been there. Have always been a heavy person through school. So for you guys out there who have been heavy and self-esteem is very low, and just looking back on going through school and the teasing that you get made fun of, it's hard, it's rough, and it's really hard on a self-esteem. I come from a single family home, which again, another issue that makes it very hard. I had a bit of an abusive childhood, and that happens in life. But you know what, once you get older, you start to realize, and there comes a time in your life when you have to start and forgive a lot of wrongdoings that happened. And with that being said, part of it is you have to forgive yourself. I mean, foremost, you have to forgive yourself for all of the regret or the anguish or just all of the feelings that you have, the emotions that you have, that you blame yourself for a lot of stuff that in your childhood you didn't do. You had no, it wasn't your fault that stuff happened. It happened. Now, as you get older and you know the difference between right and wrong, yeah, yourself's the one to blame if you are still holding regret and grudges and anger towards stuff that happened with you as a child. There comes a time in your life you just have to let all that go. Meanwhile, looking at yourself in a mirror and saying, God, you're beautiful. You know, you are beautiful. You're a beautiful soul. I don't care if you add on makeup. Me, myself, I like to put makeup on. I'm like, damn, I'm hot. I know I am. I'm a beautiful person. It doesn't matter what my body looks like. I know what my personality is. I'm a beautiful soul. And there comes a time in your life where you have to find that too. And you can. You don't need drugs for depression. Trust me, I've been down that road. I've done it. Now, no reason for it. There's no reason to blame anybody. It's you. You have to work on you. You have to finally sit down and say, you know what? I am beautiful. Put that smile on your face. And I know I'm repetitive with this and go over it time and time again, but it's true. Or go somewhere. Like today, I'm sitting here at Tuscarora Park in a toy I do believe that is broken. But it brings me back to being a kid. One thing I won't deny, a lot of my childhood growing up, I may have had an abusive stepfather who made some parts of that life a living crap. However, I also had a family, I had friends, I had church camps that made it wonderful. I grew up across the street from Denison Park, beautiful swimming pool, you know? And when you sit back and look at things that make you happy, being a kid. I mean, have you ever just sat and watched kids? I mean, a prime example, yesterday, we went to Atwood Lake, which, you know, me, myself, I'm doing my own soul searching along with these videos. And I think that's fun. I think this is a journey that we all can go on together. And that's what I'm striving for. And it was amazing just to sit on that beach and watch the children with their imaginary play. Watch the children, the excitement for my grandson finding a rock in the sand and wanting to show us, and the excitement. And that's what life's about. Getting back to that kid that's there, getting back to that excitement or whatever it is that makes you feel excited. Music. You know, any of you that know me, I absolutely love music. You put music on and I'm dancing. I don't care where I'm at. I don't care if I'm in a bar and nobody's on a dance floor. I'm on it. I don't care if I'm here at Tuscarora Park, they start playing some music, I like it, I'm going to dance to it. It's that kid's soul that you have to get to, you have to find. And finding that makes you realize life is awesome. Totally. I mean, God is great. Whether you believe in God, whether you believe in the universe, whatever means that you believe in, it's wonderful. I mean, truly, truly wonderful. And it comes to studying the law of attractions. That's something that we're going to do on this ride together. And I am so looking forward to it. I so believe in it. I so believe that your mind controls so much of everything in your life. And if you stop and think about it, I mean, stop and think sometime, why are you so angry? Why are you so angry at, let's per se myself, my mom? Love my mom. Very angry. Why? Because of a childhood. But you know what? That's a childhood. She is not that person she was then. I am not that person. And thank God for the childhood that I had in some senses, because I wouldn't be the person I am today. However, you have to get to that barrier and say, man, I forgive her. I gotta let go of that anger. And hopefully that's out there, I'm sure, with anyone. A lot of anger goes out to a lot of people for stuff that maybe you've done yourself. And so you're angry at that person because technically you're angry at yourself for the way that you acted and the things that you've done. There just comes a time in your life when you have to get real with you. Finally sit down, like I'm doing. I'm not saying you have to get on YouTube and go live with it, but sit down and say, wow, you know, this is me. I'm real. Like Jennifer Lopez. Mix it up there with a little Ja Rule with I'm Real. And that song is so true. Like if it wasn't for copyright infringements, it would be playing right now in this video. But seriously, smile today. Put that smile on. Love yourself. It's beautiful out. You are a beautiful person. You're a beautiful soul. I know that. And deep down inside, you know that too. Pull out that kid that's still down in there. Pull that kid out and look at life through you, through that kid that's still in there. And see how beautiful. See how amazing it is. Like yesterday, my kids were making fun of me because I'm talking to, I don't even know what kind of bird it was that come flying down. Maybe a seagull, maybe. I don't know. So I threw a cheese curl to it, and it had a hard time eating it. Obviously, it's kind of hard. It's a cheese curl. So I'm like talking to this, and I'm sure, you know, everybody's looking at you like, oh, you're crazy. But you know what? That felt good. And that's what I needed. I needed to find something that made me feel good. Because when it comes down to it, life's all about you. You may have a husband. You may have grandchildren. You may have kids. But when it comes down to it, life again is all about you. So this is Kim Frey. Actually, Kindred Kimberly. Kindred Kimberly at kindredkimberlyfrey.com. Go ahead and hit some messages. Tell me what you think. Tell me if it's time for your life to be real. Have a wonderful day.